I'm at Tsugawa Nursery today with Brian, and Brian, you know, some people just don't have the room to put a Japanese maple in the ground, so really you have some other varieties that can go in a container.
Well, yes. What the idea would be is 12 months out of the year we try to get, you know, interest going. So Japanese maples work really well for the upright plant. And then we have some other things that we consider dripping over the pot, or you know, seasonal color, foliage color.
Beautiful.
You don't really see too much flowers here, but this would be good for 12 months out of the year.
Right. So, and so tell us a little bit about these varieties, because they're all so different. So let's start with the fern leaf here.
Well, yeah, Japanese maples offer, you know, a good seasonal change throughout the season. When they first leaf out, during the summer, in the fall. This one here in front of us, fern leaf is the name of it, fern leaf full moon maple. What is really it's probably one of the best to me for fall coloration. It's right up there with like burning bush, that nice reddish orange color.
Beautiful.
It is really nice. So nice kind of off green now, and it kind of turns even more to kind of like olive green, but the fall coloration is where you'll really see it.
And then this one's already red. That's
right.
Beautiful.
What's nice about this one, Shaina, right? Mm-hmm. Smaller leaf, but it retains that red coloration throughout the year. And it's kind of a semi-dwarf, I guess, 6 to 8 foot tall. So very nice for containers. Kind of a nice, it doesn't stay too dwarf, but it fills up the container.
Nice. And what about this last one with the red edges?
Well, what's nice about it, exactly, the red edges. So during the summer, you'll get these, you know, they kind of get a little more intensified. This one is Tsuma Gaki. Mm-hmm. This is what it's going to look like throughout the year, and then fall coloration, but nice interest during the whole spring. Yes.
Beautiful. So we picked out one of these, and there's some more ideas here. So how do we match up a container to the plant?
Well, that's just it. The containers have as much to offer as the plants do. I mean, these come in every shapes and forms, colors. So what's nice about this one being elevated a little more, so you could actually enhance your, you know, cascading plants or little plants that fall over, drape over the container to kind of accent with that.
Perfect.
But yeah, this is just a weeping lace leaf maple spring delight variety, but that's what you could do to just kind of have this kind of hang over the pot like that.
And then this one maybe is more broad spreading, so this like low bowl would be nice.
What they call these belly pots or something like that. You could actually have some little dwarf little perennials along with that. This is definitely an upright plant, so you have a lot of space down there to do something with. So
very nice.
I think it'd be really attractive with some little dwarf containers like
and then some tips about planting. What should I see that you have some soil and fertilizer.
Let's see, we would probably, you know, you wouldn't want to use your probably garden soil, so I would probably recommend just a good potting soil.
And Brian, many soils have fertilizer included in them, but do you recommend something else?
Yeah, after a while, a lot of the nutrients gets leached out or watered out because we're watering it, you know, once or whatever, so many days.
Season, sure.
Yeah, throughout the season, so it doesn't hold too much. The nursery always recommends, most nurseries always recommend some kind of nutrients being put in there. This is kind of a slow release, but as long they don't really require too much, you know, nutrients, so just adequate enough. But because you are watering it quite often.
And that one's formulated for
yes,
maples.
That one is for Japanese maples, yeah.
And then I love these containers that your staff did. So really, if we are so at a loss that we don't know what to do, you guys can help us do
definitely,
this.
we can help you pick out some. You know, there's all sorts of colors, shapes, and along with the maples too. So,
very nice.
Yeah.
Well, you can come up to Tsugawa's nursery, talk to Brian and his staff. You can pick out any kind of maple. They have huge amount for the garden and for your containers. So if you have any other questions about that, go to Garden Time. We'll click you over to their website, find out all that information on how to get up here. Thanks so much, Brian.
Thanks, Judy.